Thanks for tuning in to Create2Game, where we connect creators and gaming. I'm Moogli, and I'll catch you up on this week's gaming news. Sony has apologized after misquoting Naughty Dog boss Neil Druckmann in an interview. The Last of Us studio had politely shared that his words were misconstrued in the recent interview, which frankly is an understatement. The original interview made it seem like Druckmann was praising the potential of generative AI in creating video games. The statement said that generative AI is, quote, opening the door for us to take on more adventurous projects and push the boundaries of storytelling in games, end quote. But after the interview went out, Druckmann shared that wasn't exactly what he said. He shared the transcript of the actual interview question and response, and nowhere in there was anything even close to what Druckmann was quoted saying. Big yikes. In my opinion, Druckmann was super courteous about the mistake and didn't really place the blame on anyone, but instead just wanted to clarify what he actually said and meant. You can find the full interview question transcript on my Instagram account at MoogliGames. God of War Ragnarok is making its way to PC in September, but the game will also require a ton from your PC to be playable. We expect the minimum requirements will be Windows 10 or later, 90 gigabytes of storage, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. PC Games and .com shared what they predict the minimum GPU and CPU requirements will be, and I'll be sharing that post on my Instagram account, so head over there to see if your PC can handle the game. In addition to needing the minimum system requirements, God of War Ragnarok will only be available with a PlayStation Network account, so keep that in mind if you plan to get the game for PC. I know this had been an issue for Helldivers 2 recently, but I'm glad that they're announcing this before people can actually get the game, so just know that you have to have a PSN account. There will also be a digital deluxe edition of the game that comes with extra armor, weapon customizations, and even the official God of War Ragnarok digital soundtrack. Sony's State of Play May 2024 information has been released. In addition to announcing God of War Ragnarok coming to PC, Sony also shared info for the following games. Astrobot is back, and you can explore more than 80 levels in this newest game, which will launch September 6th. The public first got a look at the 5v5 first-person shooter Concord, which is planned to release in August. Path of Exile 2 will be coming to the PS5 soon, and players can join the early access later this year. Skydance's Behemoth is a virtual reality first-person shooter action-adventure that's coming to PlayStation in the fall. Until Dawn has been rebuilt for PS5 and PC and has a new gameplay trailer out. Monster Hunter Wilds is set to release in 2025, and new monsters and characters were revealed in the newest trailer for the action RPG. We got a first look at Alien Rogue Incursion gameplay, and the action horror virtual reality game is set to release this winter. Silent Hill 2 will be out on PS5 in October. Marvel Rivals will have a closed beta test this July. Dynasty Warriors Origins will be out sometime in 2025. Infinity Nikki is an open-world dress-up adventure game with a beta test scheduled for sometime this year. Ballad of Antara will be a free-to-play fantasy action RPG heading to the PS5 next year. And finally, Where Winds Meet will be an open-world action-adventure RPG following a character with mystical powers and martial arts skills. Last week, I mentioned my love for the Switch game, Little Kitty Big City. I shared that the game was awesome, except for a few bugs. Well, luckily for all the players, myself included, the developers came up with a fix. There is now an unstick button on the save menu that transports you to a normal spot on the map relative to your stuck location. The timing on this was actually perfect for me because I was trying to get out from under the map, and for a bit I decided to put the game down and just try again the next day instead of spending hours trying to get unstuck, and then boom, quick fix, it was perfect. I also finished the main storyline. I think I finished it in 3 days while also doing my normal busy life stuff, so that's how attached to the game I had been. The whole game itself is just awesome, so cute and adorable, and the ending is even better. It's so hard for me to not spoil it to everybody I know, but I would just say just try to play it for yourself. It's so cute. I really can't wait for more, and some of the players think that there will be DLC in the future because there's a part of the map that you can kind of see but you can't access yet, so I'm really hoping for a DLC soon. This week, I'm jumping back into Switch Sports, and I'm also going back to some of my classic favorites and replaying Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, which makes me feel so nostalgic. I used to play that game on repeat on my lime green Game Boy Color. I'm also replaying Tomb Raider, and I think I'm just going to go through all the games in order and play them because it's been so long and I kind of just want to refresh my memory. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a new Tomb Raider show coming out, I think. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that, but it got me really hyped up. I saw a trailer for something this weekend. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. That wraps it up for this week's episode of Create2Game. You can keep up with me on Twitch, Kick, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok at MoogliGames, and you can also follow me on Valkence Social at Moogli. Be sure to head to valkence.com for updates on all of our other podcasts, latest news, and even more from the Valkence family. See you next time!